In this video, we will discuss setting up guidance tracks and using guidance tracks that are already loaded to the display. In this case, we can see on the screen we have the tractor here, but we're currently not in a boundary of a field. Our current line name is designated up in the top right-hand corner with a line name of test. I'm going to go ahead and go to my setup and change my field to my current location. In this case, our field detection sees that there's 3 fields near the tractor. We'll go ahead and choose the correct one. Select OK. We can see on the screen that our tractor is now sitting just outside the field boundary designated by the purple line. One thing that is different on a Generation 4 display than a 2630 display is when you change fields, the existing line that you are using will still be selected. So I've changed fields, but my guidance line named test is still set up in the display. In this case, I have some predefined lines already set up in the display. In order to select those, I can either go to Set Track or Guidance. Go ahead and go to Guidance. Select Set Track. The currently selected track will be shown at the top of the page. Below that, it will show all of the existing guidance tracks that are currently used or currently set up in this field. So I can go ahead and choose whichever one I would like. In this case, if we were starting the field, we could go ahead and select East End Rows. On the left side of the screen, the black indicator shows where the tractor is currently sitting. Then you can see the guidance track you have selected, the A and B points if it's an AB line, and you can see on the scale here, roughly an inch or so is going to be 230 feet. So we can see the tractor is sitting very near where that A point is set up. We can also see the headings on the lines as well. So they're currently selected by which line is closest to the tractor. So that is our sort by, which is set on nearest, so it's going to order the lines based on which one is currently nearest to where the tractor is sitting. So the south long row line is actually slightly closer to where the tractor is sitting. So we can see it's 16.6 feet away. The east end rows line, where the A point set, is 25.6 feet away. So if I'm going to do my end rows first, I'll go ahead and select east end rows. I also have the ability to change my filter, so I can sort by distance, track name, date modified, and then you can sort them A to Z, Z to A. You can also sort by date modified, which one is newest, etc. We'll go ahead and use the distance and sort by nearest. That will work very well. Also, there's a filter here that's automatically set up when you choose a field to only let you see lines that are currently created in that field. So we'll go ahead and leave that filter there. Then we'll go ahead and choose the track that we would like to use. Select OK. You can go ahead and stay on the guidance screen, or you can close out and go to your main run page. So we can see on the screen here, we can see our AB lines now, and then we can see where the A and B points are set here, designated by the red line showing A and B. If I would like to use this track, come down to my auto track pie, turn auto track on. I can begin to move the tractor. I have to shift over a little bit to the right. Go ahead and engage my auto steer, and the tractor will begin to auto track the line. One very nice feature of the Generation 4 displays is the ability to use swap track. On my default guidance page, we can see a button here for swap. This allows me to quickly toggle through guidance lines in the field. I can see my current line is East End Rows, and my next track starts out with north long. If I go ahead and hit the swap button, it's going to flip to this track. So those are going to be our north long rows. We can see the AB line on the north side of the field. If I go ahead and hit swap again, that's going to show my west end rows, which are at the other end of the field, so I can't currently see them unless I zoom out a little bit. There I can see them there on the west side of the field. Then I have another line in here set up for the south long rows. So swap track makes it very easily as we're moving around the field. If we have lines set up all the way around the field, we can quickly toggle between lines very easily.